Hey guys, Michael here, and I'm back to talk bricks. Today we're talking This Week in Bonus LEGO News, where every Saturday I bring you the LEGO stories you need to know. We've got huge reveals this week from the Mandalorian and Star Wars helmets, Thor's Hammer, Elvis Presley, and Chip and Dale, new Speed Champions and Technic McLaren, new Goofy minifigure, more Winnie the Pooh sets, and could we be getting a roller coaster with a loop? And I'll kick off another round of the weekly giveaway. Just subscribe and leave a comment about this week's news. And of course, I'm back with LEGO deals from Amazon and across the web, so if you want to pick anything up to support the channel, there's links in the description below. First up over at Savvy, they've got the LEGO Creator Expert Portion 911 for 20% off with code Portion911. Next at Amazon, the LEGO BrickHeadz Frankenstein is 30% off. From LEGO Harry Potter, the Advent Calendar is 27% off, and from DC, Wonder Woman vs. Cheetah is 25% off. Next from Queer Eye, the Fab 5 Locked is 10% off, and from Eternals, In Arisham's Shadow is 17% off. From LEGO Star Wars, The Child, the Imperial Shuttle, and Boba Fett's Starship are all 20% off. And the Minecraft Sky Tower is also 20% off. Plus, over LEGO, you can still get the free vintage taxi with your purchases over $200, and it's a great time because the February sets like the Globe and the exclusive BrickHeadz are all out now, so if you want to pick any of these sets up and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up in Star Wars news, we got the reveal of the Dark Trooper attack. With 166 pieces, it retails for $30 starting March 1st. This set, of course, recreates the scene from The Mandalorian Season 2 in the hallways of the Imperial Light Cruiser. Overall, the scene looks pretty nice with lots of stickers to add the paneling details. At the far end, you can spin around the door to enter. Once inside, you can place Luke on this piece here and rotate him around to swing the lightsaber. And there's even a play feature here to slide a Dark Trooper back with the power of the Force. This set includes 4 minifigures. On the left, we've got this great version of Luke with the hood piece. And this set comes with 3 Dark Troopers and acts a bit like a battle pack. And interestingly, many eagle-eyed fans noticed that the torsos are actually backwards on these newer figures on the left. Though many may have preferred a Dark Trooper battle pack, I really like this new playset. Last week we broke down the Mandalorian and Luke Skywalker's helmet sets, but this week we got a new one for the Dark Trooper. This set contains 693 pieces and will also retail for $60. The build for this one seems a bit different than the ones we've gotten before, but it does seem to capture the design pretty well. There's some stickers to add detail, but I like all the shaping at the front, with the way they achieve the angles and how it slopes down. This one of course comes on the same style display stand, and while I can't say it's my favorite, I think it does look nice. And to quickly touch again on the other two coming in March, I think they look awesome. The Mandalorian's helmet looks super slick, especially with the details around the cheeks there, and those silver pieces really help it pop. And Luke's helmet's maybe one of the most unique yet, with those orange goggles, details on the interior, and all these crazy details with all the stickers and brick-built elements on the outside. And I'm pretty excited about these and to add them to the rest of my collection as they all look really nice on display. If you want to pick up any of these sets and support the channel, the helmets are actually available for pre-order now, so I've left links in the description below to LEGO, Amazon, and Target where the Dark Trooper helmet's an exclusive. And speaking of Target exclusives, this week we also got the reveal of Marvel's Thor Hammer with 979 pieces retailing for $100 on March 1st. This build for Thor's Hammer is a full-size brick-built recreation of Mjolnir, and this thing's seriously cool, almost like a LEGO version of those Marvel Legends toys. There's some great building techniques and shaping around the head of the hammer, though it's missing all the ornate detail. I like the look of the alternating colors on that rounded handle, and the end has even more details, with that piece being one of the straps from the video line. You can set the hammer down on this rocky textured base with blue lightning detail and a plaque. Unlike some of the other display models, this one comes with accessories, including this mini build for Odin's Vault, including the Eternal Flame, that other version of the Infinity Gauntlet, and the Tesseract, which can actually be stored inside of the head of the hammer itself. This version of Thor seems to be the one from the original Thor movie, which is amazing to get. As a huge MCU fan, I'll definitely be picking up this set, that is, if I'm worthy. And if you want to pick up the set and support the channel, it's also available for pre-order right now, so there's links in the description below to LEGO and Target. Next up, as you know, the roller coaster retired this year, but thanks to BrickClicker, it turns out we might be getting another roller coaster, and this time it could have a loop. When I had originally heard of the roller coaster retiring, I didn't think we'd be seeing another roller coaster set for quite a while, so this rumor is definitely intriguing. And if the rumors of a loop are true, I'm very curious to see how they'll accomplish this with brand new pieces and likely some sort of major drop. But of course, as always, we'll have to just wait and see. Next up, this week we also got the reveal of the 5 new sets coming for LEGO Speed Champions in March, so let's break them down. First up, we've got the Aston Martin Valkyrie AMR Pro and Aston Martin Vantage GT3 with 592 pieces retailing for $40. This is one of those classic racing 2-packs, and both cars look really slick, both benefiting from those new pieces for the headlights. They nailed the shaping around the front of the Vantage, and I love this unique shaping here for the Valkyrie. Next, we have the Mercedes-AMG F1 W12 E-Performance and Mercedes-AMG Project One with 564 pieces retailing for $30. Again, we've got a 2-pack here, but with 2 different types of cars, and it comes in $10 less. The Project One car looks awesome with the fin going down the back and those details right in front of the windshield. The Formula One car looks super well built out, and I love all the pops of teal throughout. Next up, we've got the Lamborghini Countach with 262 pieces retailing for $20. I love that they went with the classic version of this car with some really awesome angles and really great details, with those headlights at the front and those intakes towards the back. Next up, we've got the Lotus Evija with 247 pieces retailing for $20. This one features that interesting color color scheme, some awesome shaping, and I love the use of the snowboard piece for the spoiler at the rear. And finally, we've got the 1970 Ferrari 512M with 291 pieces retailing for $20. This one looks pretty cool with its classic stylings, that unique cockpit, and an interesting design for the headlights. And if you want to pick these up when they come out and support the channel, there's links in the description below. Next up this week, we got this tease from LEGO and McLaren about their upcoming LEGO Technic McLaren F1 set. While we haven't gotten the full peek behind the curtain, we can tell that the set is a pretty large scale. I imagine this new set will look a lot like the Grand Prix Racer set that we got previously, though of course it'll be in that iconic McLaren orange color. And I imagine the official reveal should come shortly. Also revealed this week, we've got the Chippendale BrickHeadz with 226 pieces retailing for $20. After getting the DuckTales BrickHeadz last year, it's great to see Chippendale in their iconic outfits from Chippendale Rescue Rangers. The build for Chip includes his jacket and the build for the fedora, plus he has one tooth where Dale actually has two teeth, and that amazing print for the Hawaiian shirt detail. This one's a must-have for me, and if you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next up, LEGO revealed a Goofy keychain we have to talk about. As you know, the original Goofy minifigure was introduced in the Disney Train and Station set, which was very expensive and actually just retired. But interestingly, the new keychain Goofy on the right is actually different than the one that came in that set. And it's even different than the only other Goofy minifigure we got in that 4+ Mickey and Friends set. And as we know that more sets are coming in this line, it looks like LEGO may have revealed a new Goofy minifigure early, which should make LEGO Disney fans pretty happy to finally get him at a cheaper price. And speaking of Disney keychains, we also got new reveals for Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and Eeyore keychains, which is definitely causing people to think we may be getting more Winnie the Pooh sets. Longtime fans will of course remember that LEGO Friends Central Perks started as a LEGO Ideas set, then they got 6 keychains for all the different figures, only to then get a second set for the Friends Apartments that sits outside of LEGO Ideas. LEGO fans are assuming the same logic could be applied here with Winnie the Pooh, which is exactly what they assumed when the Sesame Street keychains came out last month. While of course we don't have a lot to rely on here, I do hope we get more sets from Winnie the Pooh, as the original LEGO Ideas set was amazing. Not to mention there's a couple of key characters we're missing, like Kanga, Roo, and Owl. But just as with those Sesame Street rumors, we'll have to wait and see. Next up, after the reveal of the LEGO Art Batman set last week, we got LEGO Art Elvis Presley The King with 3,445 pieces retailing for $120. This set of course features the famous musician across his different eras, from when he was just getting started to when he was in his prime to his later years. And I think they did a pretty nice job recreating some of his iconic photos. And if you've got 3 copies of the set, you can create this large vertical portrait of the king. While I'm not sure this one suits my style as much as the Marvel or DC one does, I think they did a nice job, and if you want to pick it up and support the channel, there's a link in the description below. Next up in LEGO Ideas news, there were 2 more projects that hit 10,000 supporters on the platform. First up, we've got Mach Patrol, which is straight out of the Daitarn 3 anime. The Mach Patrol car can be transformed into the Jet Mach Attacker, and the animation is super satisfying. The Mach Patrol car looks nice, almost like a larger Speed Champions car, and the Mach Attacker jet I think would be a lot of fun. Though with projects like these, I'm always curious about whether they'll have enough global appeal to be chosen. Next up, we've got Santa's Cottage, which is a really fun, unique take on Santa's home. The build has this awesome asymmetrical design with lots of fun stylings, not to mention that full interior with lots of details. There's really amazing parts usage throughout and some interesting takes on the classic Santa tale, even down to him having an off-roading SUV. I think this would be a great build and a fun display, but as always with these things, we're gonna have to wait and see. Next up, over on LEGO's VIP portal, there's a couple new collectible items you may want to take a look at. Back over the holidays, LEGO had a gift with purchase giving away this retro collectible tin sign with your purchase. But now for 1,200 points each, you can get another similar collectible tin from the LEGO City Stunts and LEGO Friends 10th Anniversary lines. The LEGO City tin features some of the new Stunts motorcycles, as well as this cool explosion effect in the background. And the LEGO Friends one features 5 of the series' main characters, these diagonal stripes, and the iconic Friends Heart logo. And you can pick up either of the signs on the VIP reward portal for 1,200 points each. So there you have it, folks. That was this week in bonus LEGO news. And to say I'm excited would be an understatement. From the Dark Trooper set to all the Star Wars helmets, there's a lot coming from Star Wars, in addition to those amazing Speed Champion sets that are really looking good year after year. There are a surprising number of March 1st releases, so I gotta start saving, let alone for everything that might be coming, like a new Rollercoaster and more Winnie the Pooh sets. Be sure to leave this video a thumbs up down below, as it really helps others find the channel, and don't forget to subscribe because I'll be back next Saturday with even more LEGO news. And let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. What did you think about all the stories, and which one are you most excited about? And now we've got this week's giveaway winner. Congratulations, and be sure to email me from the About page on my channel so we can coordinate about the prize. And if you want to enter this week's round, just leave me a comment about this week's news. You must be a subscriber to win. And definitely turn on notifications to find out when my next video is posted, because I'll be announcing the winners at the end of some of the videos. That's all the time we've got for today. Thanks, and have a good one! Hey guys, Michael here. Click here to watch last week's video featuring more news from the Star Wars Skywalker Saga game, new LEGO movie, Mandalorian and Batman, and so much more. And don't forget to subscribe.